will meet to discuss
proposed cuts of $2.5 billion tuition hike of up to 81% over the next 4 years. Brothers and sisters, privatization of public education is not only an attack on students, but it is also an attack on public employees. Through the privatization of the pension fund, the rising cost of benefits for workers, and the restructuring of our universities, following the corporate model that increases the number of high-paid administration and management, and makes cuts to staffing and faculty positions in order to stop and reverse this process of privatization. We make the following demands. From the UC Regents and CSU trustees. Our demands are 1. That they ensure retirement security and equal benefits for all workers. The rehiring of workers fired as a result of the budget cut. 2. A revision of current admission policies to lift barriers faced by underrepresented students of color and working class students, including public and active support for the full implementation of affirmative action throughout public education and the state. 3. A full investigation into Regents' conflicts of interest, especially their investments in banks, for-profit schools. 5. An end to UC administrative and police surveillance, violence, intervention, political and academic activities. 6. Equal and full access to the university for undocumented students and workers. In the democratic control of the university by students, faculty, and staff. 6. I think public and active support for raising income tax on California's wealthiest and the financial transaction tax on Wall Street to save
Egypt to Iran.
Who share our commitment
Who share our commitment
to the empowerment of workers,
to the empowerment